Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Catherine. Today I really wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about how it's like to be in the respiratory program and having kids at the same time. So is it difficult or is it easy? What are the ups and the downs that come with having kids and being in a medical program? So just to answer that kind of very straight up, it's gonna have its ups and it's gonna have its downs. There's a lot of things you gotta consider when you're going into a medical program. One of the main ones that you gotta think about is time management. For me personally, I think my best friend is a planner. I have to plan everything just like you would plan. Okay, today I'm going to do laundry, I'm going to cook at this time, and I'm going to spend time with my kids at this time. It's kind of the same concept. There has to be a balance between, what time I'm going to study and at what time I have to do homework or even just spend time with the kids. So for me, the biggest thing was planning. And you got to know your boundaries too. You got to know what you can do, how much you can take. You want to find a program. If you don't know yet what program you want to go into, you got to find a program that's kind of going with your schedule. For me personally, this program, it's not, for this semester of course, it's not too packed to where I'm going to school from 7 to like 7 in the night. It's not like that. I get off pretty early and I have enough time to get back home and spend time with my kids and at the same time do my homework and get things done. And of course, I've been in school for a while now, so for me, it's becoming a little bit better, studying and having kids. One of the main things also I wanted to talk to you guys about is expenses, and is it expensive? It is. It can be expensive. I feel like if you're not wanting to work while you're in the program, definitely I would consider start saving money. Because kids, I have twin boys, and it can get really expensive having to buy everything double, and then having to buy my books, which can run to $200 brand new. And I'm not saying you have to buy books brand new all the time, because trust me, I did not buy all my books brand new. I bought them used online, and then there were some that I had to buy brand new because they were like lab books and I have to write in them. So those are the ones that were, okay, they're pricey. So you wanna save your money if you're not trying to work while you're in the program. For me personally, I feel like sometimes the biggest thing that can be discouraging, and I've had it before where what discouraged me was, man, there's a lot of classes you gotta take at a time. Like, it's not just where I could just used to be like, I could take 2 classes, 1 class here and there and be okay and have time to be with my kids. Now it's like you're in a program, so they give you your classes. Like, this is how many classes you have to take, and either you do them or you don't pass at all. So that was one of the things that would scare me. I was like, oh my God, like I won't be able to do it, But no, I feel like once you accomplish one thing, or like for example me last semester, I felt like there's no way I can pass a physics class. It's way too hard, too time consuming. And then once I passed it, I was like, okay, I can do this. You know what I mean? There is a way to do it. You just have to have a good support system as well. If you have a family member, a mom, a dad, your husband, or your uncle or aunt, somebody who watches your kids, a good support system who helps you, encourages you, I feel like that motivates you more to be the best person that you can be. Be the best student you can be while you're in the program, and don't let anybody discourage you just because you have kids. I feel like I went through that, I felt like I couldn't, because I had kids, people didn't believe that I could do it, and it's like, I can, you know what I mean? As long as you believe it in here, that's all that really matters. They matter, you know what I mean? Your family matters, your kids matter, so you're doing it not just for yourself, but you're doing it to better the life of your kids and do something that you want to do. You gotta do it because it interests you. I feel like if you do something in the medical field, and it doesn't have to be necessarily respiratory therapy, but anything, if you do something and it doesn't interest you, don't do it because of the money. Do it because you really like it. Because I've seen it before where I was doing, you know, classes that I didn't find interest in them, and you don't do as well in those classes because you're not interested in them. So once I found what I wanted to do, I felt like, okay, I'm doing good in these classes because I really enjoy doing this. This is what I want to do for the rest of my life. So I feel like that's something you got to also think about when you're thinking about going into a program. Is this for me? This is very time invested. You got to put a lot of time into it. So you don't want to put time into something that you don't feel interested in and take time away from your family or your kids. You want to do it because it's going to be worth it at the end. Yeah, so in the next video, I really want to talk about like pretty much what I had to do to get into the program, things I may have had to do on the process of already being accepted and maybe having to do, because I know that there's like shots you have to do and things like that, what I had to do to where I am at now, and then purchasing books and just things that I purchased for myself that I feel like helped me now that I'm in the program. So please comment down below if you have any other requests regarding the respiratory therapy program or anything to do with balancing, you know, your lifestyle with your kids and things like that. If I have any type of like planners, like how I do my planners, please comment down below. Please subscribe down below, and I will see you in my next video.